Hello guys, welcome everyone to the channel and we are back for another video. This is my brethren again, Damian from Michael, the Michael, because top Teachers College, so it's the Michael. So remember to like, share and subscribe. Leave a comment as well. So for today's video, we are going to discuss, is online learning beneficial? Must be to the students, right? So we're discussing if online learning is beneficial, right, to the students.
And here's where I can say, well, let's start with the teachers first. Because you know that most principals just rush the teachers, go online. All of these just teach you how to use the technical aspect, how to post a video. But nobody teach you how to do the methodologies online. How to actually do an online lesson. All you know to do is just go on the system and teach. Anybody can go on
yes,
and teach, but you need the methodologies to grab the students.
Is that's correct. A lot of the training, because I've done some training for my school, because we got training for LMS, we got training for Edmodo, and we got training for Zoom. It was like one day for each of them, but a lot of the training focused on using the platform,
and not
necessarily teaching on the platform, really to say, boy, this, that. I would have wanted like more time in terms of how to manipulate and say, boy, you can do this and do that, but it's just really using the platform and then little teaching, throwing. But we got some sort of training.
All of these just come on. Good morning.
Yes.
I'm Mr. Suarez. I'll be teaching you to chat. How many teachers know how to share them screen?
Well,
or to insert a video, or
unless you were technologically savvy before, because I can help myself with technology. So when I'm teaching, I share my screen, I may have PowerPoint, I may have my video, I may have my little pictures them that I show to my students. But I know that it must be a struggle for some persons who are not technologically savvy, because we have a lot of older teachers. You understand, with them not so good on technology. You understand? So it's a struggle for them, because them really can't insert one video in one PowerPoint, but just figure do it on Zoom. So sometimes I understand the struggles that they are facing, and many times too, teachers, they complain because they are overwhelmed, because this was just thrown on us, because this was not what we signed up for, you know. But because we go above and beyond the call of duty, all when we don't know, right, we try our best to try and learn the system to make the students benefit. But sometimes it's a struggle. I've known of teachers who say they might have sleepless nights. People have anxiety because of the whole video thing. You understand? And they are on video, so they have anxiety for that. Some of them no one fit the on video in front of the students. Some of them, it's hard to actually prepare the lessons and actually go there and deliver them. For me personally, my problem is that a lot of the students, they are not responding. So you did that, talk, say, I was teaching the sugar making process.
Oh, you never go that far. What is the color of this paper?
Right. And like everybody sit down, they're not saying anything. Even when you're asking them, I say, John Brown, I'm going to choose volunteers now. So John Brown, what is the color of this paper? John Brown now say nothing. Or if you say no, you have to say something, you have to say something. Them say, sir, me don't know. And that's it. I mean, the students are not responding. So many times the classes are not interactive, you know. Because the students are not saying anything. It's like they are not interested. And it's like them parents force them. So them just dead it, but them not dead it.
Because from them are 3 years old, they're used to a teacher in front of them. Chat.
True.
So to force them to come online and sit down up.
Yeah.
Them not used to it. So when you really look on it, it's like you take a fish out of water and to climb the tree.
Climb the tree, that's true.
Which makes no sense. And the next thing we really wonder about, if it's effective, before we touch the students, it's still upon the teachers. How many teachers have, as I say, sleepless nights? They have their own pitney for teach. And online learning takes a lot to prepare for, because
yes, it does.
Takes more work,
more than regular school.
Much more. I don't know about nobody else, but it take much more.
More than
for-
face to face for true.
Because you have to find video.
Yes.
You have to make activity because you have to do everything.
And you
new.
have to make PowerPoint.
Mm?
So when you share the screen, them can actually see
And
it.
between me and you, I can kind of hide my face so nobody can see. You have some parents that complain say the videos them are the recording are grammatically correct.
Ratted.
So when you look at it,
Oh,
imagine you as a teacher, you look on it.
Wow.
Welcome to social studies. What is this class? This is a planting. What you call it? And your parents that say, why doesn't he speak the Queen's English?
Yes.
Yeah, so when you look at it, teachers are under pressure. Because as a regular teacher, you just go in the class, morning, and everybody say morning. But
Right.
no parents are sit down. Why am I for sound like this? And then them go
Right.
complain to the principal, and the principal somehow say, Mr. Suarez, why you sound like that?
That is
But
true.
too much pressure.
But when you touch a point, where a lot of teachers, they have their own families to take care of. Yo, I don't have any children. So I can't even begin to imagine somebody having kids at home and monitoring them with online lessons and also teaching as well. That must be burdensome and require a lot. So you have, imagine one child, not even got to two children,
Every minute you have to look back. Sit down. Stop the noise.
Jesus.
And you have to every minute you have pause with it.
Yes.
Or some
And
crap.
ensure that your child is doing what
Yeah,
they are
they have to
supposed
do.
to be doing, because sometimes the classes run concurrently, So you are teaching while your child is also on an online platform learning.
Or,
So imagine that.
or imagine them younger. And the principal I expect you to sit down for the entire 36 session every week. So warm to your pitney.
Yeah, because some teachers at some schools, they are following their regular timetables. So like them regular full day of school day would have a full day at work. So them go from 7:30 or 8 o'clock until 2:30, just getting their 1 hour lunch break. Yo, me seriously
What- what can I
couldn't
use like
manage
this?
that.
Because look on this.
Me coulda-
Imagine you
you're
have your
mad.
daughter. Want some water, you that busy at teach. Look how
Yes, and take
Look
out
how
the alcohol.
want some water. And you say, go and go sit down, man. Go and go drink it. You can't drink this head just busy at teach. And next thing you turn around, alcohol done. Pitney dead.
I couldn't possibly manage that. You're crazy. Regular session, look, at my school, them just do like a little timetable scene. And them say, boy, that subject here, that subject here, that subject here. And it is burdensome to me. No, especially following like a regular timetable. Absolutely not. I could have never managed under those circumstances. I mean, I'm a pitney. Much as somebody who has a child or children or a family to take care of and following a regular timetable, and you're doing this Monday to Friday, because some teachers are mandated by their principals. Monday to Friday, them supposed to do this, and some of them they are being threatened, that them are gonna get reprimanded, them are gonna get memo, or them are gonna get called up to the board if they're not doing these
Question.
certain
Did
things.
the ministry say you're supposed to be online every day?
No, that's not the recommendation from the ministry. The ministry says in the document that was sent that you should show evidence that you engage the students.
Them come like Joseph, they might interpret dream.
Right, so whatever evidence, if you want to use, say you want to use WhatsApp, your WhatsApp group, because I think that the WhatsApp group is more effective than a
Yeah,
lot of
reach
the other
everybody,
online
but-
platforms, because WhatsApp reach everybody, because
Alright.
whenever you get service, the message is
I'm
always
show you
there.
next thing too. And it happened to quite a few teachers. Imagine you, they know your son the best today. And well, let's say a student see you do something and them screenshot you. And then put up the screenshot somewhere else. Many teachers don't realize that, because what if a student don't like you? See you then at the video chat.
Well, that's true.
Them have a clear picture of you, them screenshot you,
Right.
and them probably put you up on
And take your
Instagram,
image.
teachers gone wild. So
Take
when
your
you look on
image.
it,
Like me, will have touch my face.
Yeah.
When I touch my face, and I look certain way, because them can screen.
yeah, them can
Screenshot
screenshot
it your eye, close your mouth, open up. You understand? These are the things that we as teachers have become open to.
Yeah.
You understand? And this is the risk that we are taking. I think one of my biggest may I try to find the
Fear.
right word. No, not fear.
Regret,
My biggest
peeve.
may I try to say the bad thing there when I realize out of this COVID thing is a lack of compassion.
Mm-hmm.
That's one of my biggest letdown when I realize with this COVID epidemic or pandemic, because it's bigger than an epidemic, is a lack of compassion. I think compassion has been taken away in many circumstances, because many times people, they are not understanding the plight of others. Them just say certain things and they believe that it is set in stone and you must do it and you must follow it. So sometimes there's no compassion. I think persons should be dealt with on a case by case basis.
Between me and you, when I ask this question, what principals are doing in the home?
I guess monitoring the school.
They might teach?
No, they don't teach.
They might
No, they don't.
So, my question is that, and probably need to ask my principal too as well. If you have 3 pitney and you now want to leave them at daycare, you have daycare now?
No.
So who are going to take care of the child?
No, you have to take care of them.
But how you are going to teach and have 3 pitney?
Why? I guess the ministry and principals are saying, find a way. Find a way to do it. Find a way. I think there's a lack of compassion and a lack of empathy during this pandemic, right? And there's really no understanding. I say, you must and you must and you must and you must.
You see, when them feel if you understand, when you hear must, nobody not care about your mental health.
Right.
And them don't know if you stress out because you have kids, you lock up in the same house, suppose you and your wife not agree. You're there home with her for 2 months.
All of that.
So when you look for it.
So that's like a ruffle even more
them
feathers.
Know your mental state of mind.
Right.
Them don't know it. And you come on and teach. What color is this? And no man not answer.
Right.
So when you look for
it further frustrates you. You understand? Or sometimes when you put on the work on the online platforms, the students are not doing it. So after you have taught, you put on the work, the students are not doing it.
What can you do?
Well, you can't do nothing. You can't do nothing more than you encourage them. And I saw you encourage them sometimes because I have a WhatsApp group for my students. Sometimes you encourage them in the WhatsApp group, them read the message, them the fought by you. Sometimes students are removing themselves from the WhatsApp groups. You understand? So them no want nobody a message them because them not on a school business.
School is a physical thing. Traditionally, it's a physical thing.
Yes.
If you're not in school, they're not at school. When them there them yard, them there them yard.
That is it.
So let's get to the students.
So a lot of the students mentally, them they're on holiday already. So it doesn't matter what we do or say mentally, but you do have a few students who are really interested and them eager to learn same way, because I guess them still have the school mindset and them have good parents, but those students are in the minority.
You are far between.
Only a few of them still interested, but the majority of the students, in my experience and what I've heard from my colleagues and from my friends who are teachers, so the students, a lot of the students not so interested.
And not only that, what is there to work for? Because many of them will say, what sense it make? They make no sense.
Yeah, because the semester, the school year practically
from
done for
March
them.
13, them the woman, them already supposed to say, you know, work for them. Because this report are going to be null and void. Because what if a man we are choco and can't go on the internet?
Right, it can't really
stand.
stand.
Get 0?
It can't really stand.
It don't make no sense. And when principals are push and say you have to teach, and every child can learn online. And
That's
learning
true.
online are pressure both the parents and the students, because many parents don't know how to use it. The children don't know how to use it. And so it's a pressure between both of them.
But that is true enough, because as a literacy specialist too, I have some pullouts that are non-readers. And boy, I know without a doubt that a lot of these students, them can't really manage the online thingy, the online thingy can't work for them. They need face-to-face interaction where you can sit with them individually, because I give my students individual attention. So you have to sit with them individually to deliver whatever content I am delivering to them. So the online thingy, it's not going to work for them.
Next vibe. If you even go UE and you say to students who want to online, who want to face-to-face, most persons are going face to face.
Yes, because even me personally,
we can't do online.
Like the other day,
we can't do online.
Latia tell me say, make me and I go do the masters together, but she's in Clarendon. So me I say, Lati, oh yeah, go UE, and you're in a Clarendon. She say online. I say no, Lati, that can't work for me, because as a big old ass-staring man, right? The online thing not gonna work for me because I have a very short attention span.
Not only that.
Even though me a teacher, my attention span is very short. So the online thingy, no, so me I got tune out of that, and the online something you have to participate in a discussion and them something there. So me know me I gonna fail out with that. Me have to have face to face.
Look on all this too. You in the class, and let's say you don't understand nothing, but you form a bond with some people, and them say, alright, come to the group, and you just get a grade.
Right,
You know
that is
many,
true.
You know many persons that say, when you
Yes.
online now, if you not get it,
You just not get
you
it.
just dip on your
How
way.
many times you don't know the other persons who are in the online
Amen.
class also.
So-
So the online thing would not work for me. That is why even me in a lot of online trainings, I really don't learn anything. This is a confession. I don't learn nothing.
makes sense.
I have to go on the platform and manipulate it for myself. And that's how I learn it. Or if me not do it, so somebody have to physically sit down beside of me and show me and say, go there so, go here so, go there so, go here so for me to get it. Because the online thing is just not going to work for me. I'm a
Tactile, hands-on.
right tactile learner, right? The visual, but it don't work so well for me.
But the next thing I'm worried about students is that when they're at home, remember say school is an escape for many of them.
Right.
And many of them face abuse.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
Going online, showing your camera, because some schools are forcing to turn on them camera. You sometimes can see the abuse.
That is true.
And when you look at it, honestly, we just need to call it a day. It is good that you want to continue education, but the word novel suggests that it's a new situation. And if something is new, you need to prepare and plan and come back.
So playing devil's advocate now, what would you say to somebody who says, yes, the online thing is not reaching all the students, it's reaching a small amount, but it's better to have the system going and reaching some rather than shut down the entire
But-
system
but
and
remember-
reaching none.
What did the ministry say is their motto? Every child,
Can learn,
every child.
must,
Alright. And no child?
left behind.
Okay. So if you're continuing a system that is leaving behind persons, as I said earlier, if I didn't get the lesson and you get it, would the teacher have to teach over? Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering
So,
if we would have to
What's her
reteach.
name again? That education officer lady. She's saying that you're going
Kassan
to do,
Troop, Dr. Kassan
Yeah.
Troop.
you're going to do a gap analysis. Remember, say Jamaica traditionally don't have a remedial tradition for remedial
Right.
services. So how are you going to cater for so many persons to give them what they didn't have?
When I heard that, I thought it was so impractical. I don't want to say ridiculous.
No, but she's a
Right?
doctor, so she knows she doctor.
Right.
Yes.
It is so impractical because they are saying like for the first 2 weeks they are going to be testing and see
I
where
think 7
students
days.
are at.
First 7 days. or
Um,
something like that.
We don't even need for carry out like a big testing to know that the students are behind.
Yeah, they are behind.
Right? Or let me not say behind, but the students are stuck in March. Let me say this out. We have to go really meet them where they were in March come September. So you have to test them where them learn in a March, them are go there. Because a lot of students they are not accessing the online portals. Zine, a lot of them who are on the online platforms, they're
Yeah.
really not learning
They're not
anything. Right?
They're
So
there, but
only
not
a
there.
small amount who are actually learning, because when I went into my class the other day and I said, students, I need every person in the class. I had about 8 students. Out of a class of 24, I had about 8 of them. And I said, everybody needs to tell me 2 things that they learned from the last class. It took me about 15 minutes out of the 40-minute session to actually get most of the students to say things. Everybody mic is muted. So as I was saying a while ago, everybody's mic is muted. Zine, so because of that, the students are not talking. When I unmute them, the students are in dead silence, not saying anything when I call upon them. Them I tell you, them no know, them no remember. But I said,
Them
students,
can't
you
bother.
were in the
Simple.
class. Boy, this thing, it needs some looking into.
For me, more time I say every minute. I'm on a hot. That's alright. Hotly, what you think about it? Never done listen, sir. Honestly, I just think they need to call an end to the school year. Plan
Right.
for September and see where it can take them.
Alright. Yeah. Thank you guys for watching and see you next time. Bye for now.